Oh, but don't forget, if you like what you see and want to support us, we got group joiners up in this joint. Of course, if you can't find it, you could always just yell at us, "Hey, bitch, I want a group tag." That could work too.
Also, we are non-for-profit, so if you'd like to throw us a little linen love, we have the donation box down here in front of me and Kyrie at the commentary desk. You want to help us out, you like the DCWF, you want to see us continue, show us a little linen love, and that's the place to do it. But if you want to get some bang for your buck, we have some DCWF gear, some t-shirts, and things like that out front. Now, what I want to know is who is ready to start this DCWF Sunday Warzone? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DCWF Sunday Warzone. I am the Commissioner of DCWF Numbers, Nicole Rossini, and joining me at the commentary today is
Hey guys, welcome to DCWF Warzone.
Now, the Gold Rush has begun. We are in Smash of the Champions season. Coming up in June, which means all DCWF titles will be on the line. Everybody is looking for that spot. Everybody's looking for that #1 contendership so that they could go on and win themselves DCWF Gold. Last year at Smash the Champions, all but one title changed hands, and the face of the DCWF hasn't been the same since, as it's been on its ear, and lots of crazy stuff happened. Anything can happen in the DCWF, and the Gold Rush has begun. We're on at Smash the Champions season. Kyrie, what do you think about that?
Oh, I'm sure everyone is pumped up. I know there are people back there that are waiting to get a title in their hands, around their waists. We're gonna be seeing bloodshed up and all over this joint.
The competition is especially fierce in the DCWF Diamonds division, as all of these women are just chomping at the bit to get themselves a shot at some DCWF Gold. And today will be no exceptions. We're bringing you two, yes, count them, two DCWF Diamonds matches. Are you folks ready to kick this show off and get the wrestling action started?
Sure, I know I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 123 pounds, she is the face of Lace, Nina Prater. All right, Nita Prater coming down to the ring with a microphone. She's got something to say. Let's give her a listen.
I'm usually more upbeat when I come out here and have a chance to talk with you, chickies and gents. I can promise you that I'm not out here to whine or moan about what happened at April Fool's Hardcore Rules last week. Because per the rules of that match, I'm no longer the DCWF Women's Champion, and you guys know how I feel about rules, so I'm not going to dispute that fact. What I will say, though, is that I'm having a real hard time dealing with the fact that I wasn't pinned, and I didn't give up. I didn't turn over my championship to Andrea Dalka. It's taken from me. And maybe that's what she wanted all along, to take it from me. I mean, I blacked out after my head hit the stand. And I saw the tape later what happened after Andrea fell on me, and she could have pinned me. She could have taken the title by pinfall, but she grabbed a hold of me instead and tried to make me submit. After I was already passed out. I mean, she's smart enough to know that DCWF referees will call a match over if that happens. Even if it's a hardcore rules match. She finally took her shiny. And I couldn't do anything to stop it. That's what I'm having a hard time with. But chickies and gents, Drea might be the new champion, but she didn't beat me for it. She won, but she did not beat me. If there is ever a reason for me to get a rematch for the DCWF Women's title, that has got to be the best one anyone could ever ask for. DCWF rules made Drea the championette, but I has made one before I ever came to this company. This company makes champions and championettes, chickies and gents. Don't get me wrong, make no mistake about it, but I came here as one. I'm gonna get my shot at you, Drea. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. And when we get back together in this ring, you better believe I'm gonna get back what you took, and you will be awake to see it. Because I am going to make you tap out so you can see it. Because the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
And her opponent from the highlands of Ethiopia, weighing in at 175 pounds, she is Whiskers Savage.
Oh,
Here
boy,
we go. Here we go. Go ahead, Kyrie. Talk.
I was about to say that it's been a while since we saw Whisker Savage in a DCWF ring. When was the last time we saw her? What is it?
Whisker Savage, as tough as they come, former SLCW Women's Champion, former DCWF Women's Champion, just an all-around bundle of bad news for anybody that steps in the ring with her in the highlands of Ethiopia. And Nina Prater, wrestler's wrestler, or as she would say, a wrestlerette's wrestlerette, as she gets set to take on Whisker Savage here. Both of these women at the top of their game, both former DCWF Women's World Champions. This is going to be a match. Nina Prater, lots of technical ability, lots of in-ring awareness, just an all-around great wrestler. Whisker Savage brings the power and brings the strength. And these two have locked horns before, but they're looking for that spot during the Gold Rush here, and it's happening. As Whisker Savage immediately out of the ring.
Oh, wow. She just looked at Nina charging right at her, and Whisker slides out in time. Somewhat unusual.
And Whisker Savage grabbing her, pulling her out of the ring. Warzone rules here at the DCWF. In case you don't know what Warzone rules are, anything outside of the ring is legal as a headlock. That means weapons, interference, anything that goes on during Warzone outside the ring is legal. It needs to start the match pretty much on the outside here on the mats.
Yes, anything can happen outside of the ring. Of course, in Nina's case, she won't be using anything. She doesn't need to do it to cheat or whatever it takes to fight. I don't know about Whiskers, though, but she just pushes Nina to the guardrail right there.
And the environment on the outside of the ring is dangerous. You have the steel steps, you have the steel barricades, you have fans that can be used as weapons sometimes here at the DCWF, and Whisker Savage definitely laying into her with those corner knee strikes on the outside of the ring. Referee Dick Witham with a call today, and he is giving that 10 count, and who knows if these guys are going to get counted out straight away.
Oh, Whiskers right now is doing a lot of work on Nina right now. She's throwing her down to the floor. Looks like she might be getting the count restarted as she slides into the ring.
Just this past week at April Fool Hardcore Rule, Nina Prater and the Gypsy Princess Andrea Dalka were in a Romani Market match. Nina gave her challenger the option to pick the match, and Andrea picked the Romani Market match, her venue, her place, her kind of setting, and Andrea Dalka was able to come out on top, taking the DCWF Women's title from Nina Prater. And Nina Prater, as you heard her words here before the match, she is on a mission to get it back. But that big Irish whip into the steel steps is not a good start, as Whisker Savage is punishing her on the outside of the ring here.
Oh yeah, she's just going off on Nina there. Is waiting for her to tire down, get that easy pin. And she's just dragging Nina by the hair. It looks like she's throwing her to the ring and against the sides of it. Wow.
And Nina Prater on the apron there, up against the apron, in a whole lot of trouble. Whisker Savage brings the strength. Now she sets her up on the apron. What in the taking her time, eyeing her opponent. Kyrie, this could be dangerous.
Oh! Flying clothesline from Nina Prater, bringing back her vigor, and she pushes just Whisker Savage to the guardrails. Oh, what a great turnaround.
And Nina Prater fighting her way out of that one with that flying clothesline. No! Whisker Savage firing back with a clothesline of her own right down on the mat.
That's right, Whisker's now taking full control back. And now, looks like Whisker's having a bit of problems with her arms there as Nina's down catching her breath, trying to get up. My goodness, this is practically going Whiskers with a full control, and this is practically going to be in her favor if Nina doesn't do anything in time.
Not a whole lot of offense from Nina here yet, as that count is racking itself up here. Referee Dick Witham trying to give these ladies a little room. You know, Dick's an experienced referee. He understands sometimes you got to give people room to fight and, just let it happen. And he is up to 7 now. If he makes it to 10, this goes into a double count out. Even on Warzone rules, Nina up against the apron again. Whiskers Savage is just pouncing her head right off the ring apron. Nina Prater has not been manhandled or kitty-handled like this, if you will, in, hell, I could get all her time here in the DCWF.
Oh yeah, it's just Whiskers just punishing her. Pretty much trying to bring Nina's tenacity up, it seems. Or trying to get it out of her. It's basically like she wants her to do something about it. Whiskers now having Nina on hold. And it looks like she's against the guardrails too. Oh, it's almost gonna get to a countdown, but Whiskers climbs in the
Savage
ring.
going in the ring, breaking that count now. Sorry to interrupt. Breaking that count now. It was right at the wire. Nina Prater on the outside, really trying to deal with the after effects of the assault from this, from Whiskers Savage here. Unbelievable action to kick off this DCWF Warzone Advanced. Stick around because we got plenty more. The strength of Whiskers Savage. She has Nina up in that gorilla press. And Nina is about 6-7 feet in the air right now with only one way to go. What is Whiskers gonna do? She's just holding on to her right now.
Oh, but Nina comes back with a kick to the gut on Whiskers. Yeah, it looks like she was about to get in trouble there. I mean, I don't know what Whiskers was about to do. She might have thrown her on the guardrail or on the floor, who knows. And now she shoves Nina against the guardrails, and it's just... wow.
It looks like Nina got her weight and laid it down and made Whiskers have to drop her and fire through quickly with a kick to the gut, but all for naught here as Nina finds herself once again up against those guardrails, and she's trying to fight her way out with those knife-edge chops right to the chest of Whiskers Savage, but it's not facing her too much. It's not moving her back.
Oh, no it isn't. Ooh, Whiskers with the clothesline right now, and it looks like it hit Nina successfully, but it looks like Whiskers is having problems with her arm again. Oh, what's up with that?
Warzone rules, anything can happen on the outside, but you must win the match in the ring. And these two have not been in the ring since damn near the opening bell. Big chops right to the chest of Nina Prater, and a spine buster into the barricade. I think the barricade's taken as much abuse as the former DCWF Women's Champion here. It's Whiskers Savage showing her no mercy.
No mercy at all. She's just throwing all with the savagery that she's known for. And Nina's trying to get up. And that people are trying to be behind her, cheering for her to get up, but who knows?
Whiskers giving Nina a little breathing room now as Nina tries to make her way back to her feet. I think Nina's like, or Whiskers is like a cat playing with a toy. And now a spear into the steel barricade. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Nina Prater and that steel barricade are going steady.
Oh, pretty much. And now Whiskers with the stops. Oh, Nina's just down there looking all damaged and all. And the countdown is still going on. And Whiskers is just signaling for the end. She's ready to finish this, folks.
I've seen some ferocity out of Whiskers Savage before, but nothing like this. This is as brutal as I've ever seen her, and she was my trainer. She taught me the ropes here in the DCWF, and I'm starting to think she took it easy on me by comparison.
You were lucky back then. Oh! Gorilla press slam to Nina. Yeah, Whiskers is just going vicious. Guessing she's just wanting to get a shot at Andrea's title as well. I mean, heck, no one would ever do this.
Well, Whisker Savage has held the DCWF Women's Championship before. She would not mind holding it again here, as she is demonstrating that strength, has Nina up. And another big slam, tossing Nina back into the ring.
Wow, seeing Whiskers in full control is just... I'm really not liking Nina's chances at this point. She just has no offense at all. Only a little bit, some time to time, but it was Whiskers who's pretty much putting on the hits on her.
Well, never count Nina out of a match at any time, but I can see where you're going with that. And out of nowhere, with the lace face, Whisker Savage goes to continue her assault, and Nina Prater jumps up and locks in that lace face. She has it locked on in the center of the ring. Whisker Savage in a whole lot of trouble here out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was a surprise. I guess Nina was waiting for the right opportunity to throw Whiskers' guards off, and now locking in that lace face. I mean, who knows if Whiskers is going to tap out here.
Well, Nina is getting that arm that Whiskers was favoring earlier in the match from a little bit of offense that Nina was able to provide, and she is locking that arm in and wrenching it tight, holding on for dear life, as this may be her one shot here. And there it is, out of nowhere with the lace face. I'm seeing a tap, waiting for the official word for the referee here. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the face of lace, Nina Prater. All right, opening match of this DCWF Wednesday or Saturday, Sunday. What day of the week is it? Sunday, Warzone. Unbelievable as Whisker Savage and Nina Prater keep it on the outside of the ring and pretty much tear each other apart here. And we are ready for the next match. Now, this next match has a little bit of history behind it. There's a little locker room rivalry going on between former DCWF World Heavyweight Champion Ace Nightfire and newcomer the tomahawk, Henry Parker.
This would sharpen you up and make you ready for a bit of the old ultra-violence.
a shit.
Awesome sauce.
Damn. Oh, she's just letting her have it. Oh, wow. And all those punches here now going here. And she's slings Ray to the turnbuckles.
Ray in the corner now from that Irish whip, and these two back at it in the corner. Kendra Chemistry looking to win that SLCW Women's Championship back. Miss A. Ray standing in her way. Miss A. Ray, former, champion of all kinds, tag team, former SLCW Women's Champion and current SLCW Women's Champion, one of the strongest women in the business today. Kendra has her work cut out for her, but Ray is, after all, human. She can be beat. Fisherman suplex, Ray up and over, and Kendra's taking charge.
Oh, taking charge, alright, as she goes for the pin right now. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Wow.
Miss A. Ray not going to go that easily. Kendra almost a Hail Mary pass, trying to get it to pin this early. But she is staying on the assault here as she puts her foot right into the gut of Miss A. Ray. Kendra off the ropes now. Oh, that drop kick, that special high-end drop kick she calls the awesome drop kick. And Miss A. Ray finds herself back on the mat. Kendra Chemistry taking no prisoners here. And here's the pin attempt. 1, 2, no. Miss A. Ray kicks out with authority, and Kendra is set back on her ass.
Oh yeah, you're telling me. Miss A. Ray now fresh up and up, but she's selling that head of my goodness. Oh, but Kendra goes for that punch and a girly cut kick there. She's twisting her arm with a lock. Wrenching wrist locks. She's trying to rip that arm off. Yes, she is.
And if I have to be honest, for somebody like Miss A. Ray, who's so strong, so powerful, doesn't mind breaking the rules a little bit, a venue like April Fool Hardcore Rule, where just about anything goes, here's the pin attempt, 1, 2, only a 2 count as Ray gets that shoulder up. A venue like April Fool Hardcore Rule, where anything goes, is right up Miss A. Ray's alley. It's an uphill battle for Kendra to fight a match like that, but in this straight-up one-on-one main event contest here at Warzone, it's 50-50.
50-50. And boy, these two had a match at that pay-per-view there. Oh!
No, 50-50.
Well, I was talking about April Fool's Hardcore Rules. I mean, did you even see the weapons that the fans brought? Some were okay, and some were really questionable. really questionable. And now Ray is just smashing Kendra there. He's just going off on her. Yeesh.
Now, things got started between these two long before April Fool Hardcore Rule, when Kendra was innocently working out in the gym, and Miss A. Ray, out of nowhere from behind, attacked her, and these two used to cooperate from time to time against some of the other women in the Diamonds division, and now they are bitter enemies as the story goes.
Oh yeah, I mean, these two have a deep history after all. Miss A. Ray goes for that scoop slam right there. As I was saying, these two have a deep history with each other. Starting off allies, now enemies. It's just, wow.
A big, strong scoop slam from Miss A. Ray. And Kendra is in a whole lot of trouble here. She started off strong, and Miss A. Ray able to recover a little bit. But that is taking its toll on Miss A. Ray as well, as Kendra tries to crawl away a little bit. And the weave lock, if you will, as Miss A. Ray picks Kendra up right by her hair and drags her back into position.
And then Miss A. Ray is just taunting Kendra, telling her that it's her turn. Oh, inverted headlock backbreaker. Wow. Painful.
A devastating move there from Miss A. Ray as she just bends Kendra backwards and lays right into her spine. Spines are, in this business, somewhat necessary.
Yes. Broken spines pretty much means early retirement here. Ooh, Ray with the spine buster and into a catapult.
Sending Kendra all the way across the ring. Kendra needs to figure out a way to regroup here and get back in order, or she can see her SLCW rematch go right down the drain, and she will have to get back in line.
Kendra now up at the turnbuckles, struggling basically to get up there. Miss A-Ray now in her face. Oh boy. With the way Ray is going on Kendra and those punches in the gut, yeah. And Miss A-Ray now yelling at my title. And Kendra's got her work cut out for her.
Miss A-Ray is I don't want to use the word desperate, but she is keen to hold on to this SLCW Women's Championship because, here are the facts as they sit in the DCWF. Anybody who's held an SLCW championship has later gone on to hold the top title in their division, and Miss A-Ray has her set sight all the way to the top, and she is climbing the ladder here. Big knee between the legs, right to the JJ of Kendra Chemistry, and ow!
Ouch, indeed. That's just how painful. But
as you can see, she was able to distract the referee there, so he didn't see it. And if the referee don't see it, it didn't happen in the DCWF.
Yeah, you know how Miss A-Ray is. She'll do whatever it takes to keep the championship that is rightfully hers. She's dragging Kendra by the foot now.
She subscribes to the rule: if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Many of our fine athletes in DCWF subscribe to that rule as well. Come to think of it.
Well, yeah, especially if it's Warzone. Oh.
And there's the Boston Crab. Kendra Chemistry bent in pretzel-like ways that the human body was not meant to bend. Referee Dick Witham checking in. We saw a tap out in our opening match. We might see one in the main event here if Kendra can't figure a way out of this one.
Oh, we'll have to see. I mean, she is a bit close to the ropes, but who knows if she could reach to them, especially with the way Ray is wrenching in that Boston Crab. Oh. But it looks like she broke out of it. Oh, clever. Clever.
Kendra Chemistry finding a way out of that Boston Crab now. Miss A-Ray not happy, and she's just laying a stomping into her on the outside of the... laying a stomping to her here in the middle of this ring, and she's going to continue on that assault. She is not going to back off. She is not going to let Kendra get out of the mess this easy, and Kendra's going to have to find a way to punch her way out of trouble here.
That is if she can. I mean, Ray has been...
And hey, commentator's curse. If you say it, it might happen. And Kendra punching and chopping all out of the way. Kick to the gut. No! Miss A-Ray catches her. She is up and overhead in that gorilla press slam. The strength and the power of Miss A-Ray on display here for these fans at Triumph Pavilion. No doubt in my mind she is one of the strongest, if not the strongest women in the DCWF Diamonds division right now. And she is just holding Kendra up there on display for all to see, and a slam right down to the mat to follow it up. Miss A-Ray may have this thing won right here, right now.
See what I mean? See what I mean? That's what you call power, and she's being empowered there.
And now Miss A-Ray just almost stalking Kendra over on the far side of the ring as she lays down and goes for the pin. Here's the fall count. 1, 2. No, a little bit too much stalking, and Kendra able to get that shoulder up. And Kendra up to her feet.
Sweep kick.
And sweeping the leg. Unbelievable. And this one will continue.
Oh, yes, it will. Kendra's getting up strong. She Irish whips to the ropes and a basement drop kick down to Miss A-Ray. Oh, she's not letting her getting it easy now.
Kendra Chemistry catching that second win here, and she is going up to the top rope to that high rent district. This either works out for you or it doesn't. Every time you get on that top rope, she's sizing Miss A-Ray up now, waiting for her to get to her feet. And a little bit of jaw jacking there as she goes, and a flying splash. No, she's caught with the death strike. Miss A. Ray catches her out of the air. Somebody hire her as the outfielder for the New York Yankees. Oh my goodness.
Either that or Snoop Dogg's bodyguard. And knowing the way
Miss
she's
A. Ray on display with that power here. Kendra in all kinds of trouble. Just as Kendra thinks she's got a leg up here, something happens to pin 1, 2, and no, only a 2 count. Miss A. Ray still not able to put the challenger away.
Oh no, Kendra's there still showing some... Oh. Still showing some bigger right there. And girly cut kick to Misery, as well as a VIP room kick combo. Ooh! Flawless.
And those rocket-like legs of hers all over the place with that series of kicks. Here's the pin attempt. 1, 2, 2 count only. Miss A. Ray powers out of it. Both of these ladies back and forth. That one so close. The referee actually called it a 2.9999.
Oh, brother. Oh, Kendra's now picking up Miss A. Ray over there. She's going for another kick and a punch. Oh, but Miss A. Ray grabs Kendra and hits her with a jackhammer. Going for the pin immediately. 1, 2, no! Wow.
The one piece to not being able to set up for that jackhammer and having to do it quickly is you don't get to put as much power into it as you normally can, and it is a less devastating maneuver, strong maneuver nonetheless, but not enough to put Kendra away. And Kendra trying to fight out now with some punches and chops. Both of these women back and forth now, the punches and the chops being laid in, and this has turned into an all-out fight, and I don't think it's going to go 10 rounds with a decision that goes the absolute wrong way. Somebody's going to get a pin here, and a big shot to the head. Kendra Chemistry now down on the mat, not able to stay up.
Oh boy. All these back and forth between these two, it's just almost hard to keep up almost. Sheesh. Oh, but it looks like Miss A. Ray's ready to finish this, it seems.
Miss A. Ray now just frustrated. The longer the longer Miss A. Ray stays in a match, the more frustrated and the more dangerous she becomes, the longer the match goes on. Her blood pressure rises, the adrenaline starts pumping. I have noticed, in all my time here in the DCWF, that if you're in the ring with her for more than 10 minutes, it just gets more and more brutal as time goes by, and she is seething over Kendra Chemistry right now, and she is laying in those boots and that fist right to the chest. And that double axe handle as Miss A. Ray is pounding her opponent into the mat. Unbelievable. Kendra Chemistry nowhere to go right now. She is at Miss A. Ray's mercy.
Oh, yes. My goodness. Kendra's chances are looking slim here, and Miss A. Ray is just looking down on her with disgust. He gets her to the pin. 1, 2, and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still the SLCW Women's Champion, Miss A. Ray.
What? Oh yeah, here, I give it to you.
And that will wrap up and put in the books another DCWF Sunday Warzone, and the Gold Rush is on in the DCWF as we head to Smash of the Champions. I am excited about what this spring and opening of the summer is going to bring. I am excited about the DCWF Summer Madness Tour, which takes us to the Saints of Hell Motorcycle Club this week, coming up on Saturday at noon. You want to check Saturday Showdown. Get into our fan group. Check out our Facebook groups. Hang out with us here after the show at the DCWF. Always a great time. Res TV out here filming today. Be checking for our new show on Res TV, DCWF Full Tilt. We'll be making that announcement when that's ready to come out as well. For myself, and I'll let the man say goodbye on his own. Kyrie, go ahead.
Alright, guys. Thanks for coming. I am Kyrie Paramore, the Boy Diva Overachiever, and we will see you next week on our shows. Please enjoy your night.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.